everyone, my name is Tani. I am the Gear Up First Year College Advisor at Western Nevada College, and today I'm going to take you through the application for admissions to WNC. So the first step is to go to WNC.edu, and then you're going to select Apply Now, which will take you to our application page. So the first step is to select the term that you wish to begin classes for. Anything with this asterisk here is going to be mandatory to fill out. And then go ahead and start filling out your name, your social security number. This is really important to put in because it connects to your financial aid. If you don't have a social security number, you can check this box. Your date of birth, just select this icon right here. Gender, your physical address where you live. What date did you move to this physical address? Just go ahead and give your best guess. I've lived here my whole life, so I'm just going to put my birthday. And then check this box if it's the same as your mailing address. A good phone number to reach you at. Make sure this is your phone number, not a parent or guardian, because the college wants to talk to you. And then select which number you prefer us to contact you at. Same with an email address. Make sure you put a good email address that you check regularly, and make sure it's yours and not a parent's. Then you'll hit continue, and it just wants to confirm that all the information I've put in is correct. It looks good, so I'll hit continue. And this question here, it's asking if I'm a Millennium Scholar. Check it if it applies to you. And then this question is just asking if you've ever attended one of these colleges before. So you can just leave it blank if you haven't. Same with former names, go ahead and just leave it blank. And same with former addresses. And continue again. And then go ahead and select what applies to you for ethnicity, high school graduation. Do you plan on graduating or have you graduated? Select yes. The date of graduation or expected graduation from your high school. And then it wants to know your high school's information where you attended. Select Nevada, and I will say went to Douglas High School. Oh, there it is. So it automatically popped up. You can check this box if it's not on the list, but it should be if you graduated from a Nevada high school. And then it wants to know your diploma type. And then you can skip this section also if you've never attended college before. Emergency contact, it's optional, but it is recommended to put somebody that the college can contact in case of an emergency. Your parent or guardian education, you can just skip this if you want. Citizenship. Anytime there's this little search icon here, you can use that to look up the correct field, just because it likes it in a certain format. So if you were to type in USA in lowercase, it wouldn't have taken that. So if you want to make sure it's in the right format, just select this little search icon. Select what applies to you. Residency, do you live in Nevada? Yes. This is an important question because it wants to make sure you're a Nevada resident for tuition purposes. Date you moved to Nevada. If you don't know, give it your best guess, or if you've lived here your whole life, just select your birthday. I'm just going to type mine in here. Your driver's license ID, go ahead and put that in if you have it. Now this last part is asking if you are going to go to WNC to receive a degree or certificate. So this first box, most of us are going to want to check the first box because it's saying that we want to obtain a degree or certificate, and this makes me financial aid eligible. If I selected the second box, it just means that I want to come to WNC for a couple classes just for personal interest, and this is not financial aid eligible. So most of us are going to want to put this first box here. And then it wants to ask what academic plan we are going for. Now, most of us probably don't know right off the bat, and that's totally fine. If you don't know, the Associate of Arts is a really good option just because it's one of the most general and one of the most transferable degrees. So just select Associate of Arts if you're not sure. If you absolutely know what you're going for, you can select it, but most of us are going to want to choose the AA. And then you're going to hit submit. And then the last thing is just to read these terms and conditions here and select the boxes and hit submit, and then you will be done with your application. Now the next step for you is to look out for your email. You put in an email address in this application, and then the college will communicate with you with that email. So you'll receive 2 emails from WNC within usually 3 business days of submitting this application. And those are important emails for your next steps. They're going to have your student ID number, it's a 10-digit number, and then also instructions on how to activate your Student Center account. So look out for those 2 emails. If you don't receive them, check your spam or junk folder because a lot of times they get sent there. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will look forward to working with you. Thank you.